Hey, this is Lance out in Virginia, and the other night we talked Aweber, and we're going to talk Aweber again tonight. I showed you how to create a list the other night, but I wanted to be able to also show you how to add an email follow-up series into your list for your subscribers to help you have sales, right? Have people coming in, joining your team, and having new customers. So it's a pretty fairly straightforward and simple process. A lot of people don't know how to do it, but I want to make sure that you do and show you as simply as possible and solve any issue you might have where you're using an autoresponder. Now, there's a lot of autoresponders, Aweber, Get Response, Send Lane. There's quite a few out there. Very similar in the way you do this process. So I want to show you pretty quickly, as quickly as possible, how to do this and get you started. Now, my biggest recommendation, though, is have yourself a series of ad copy that you want to use. And one of the best ways I've found to get really good ad copy is I go out and search for people that are like leaders in the industry and try to get onto their list, opt into one of their pages and start receiving their emails. And then you can check out their ad copy, good subject lines, good ad copy, and then you can tweak that, kind of personalize it to you and create like anywhere from 5 to 10 email series, somewhere around there, and just to get you started. And it can be more, but 5 to 10 is a good range starting out. And then you can insert your own link for your offer within that ad copy. So anyway, let's show you. Let's kind of take it through the steps and get started here. And I hope this is helpful for you as we go. So you log into Aweber. I use Aweber. Log into Aweber, and we would go over to, I'm going to do it on a test list. We would go to messages, and there's different options in here for you to do, send out a broadcast, some of this other information, but we're going to stick to what we're doing here, and we would create a campaign. Go to campaigns. Now, some opportunities allow you to integrate your autoresponder into the opportunity, and they also sometimes have a share code for you to just download a series of emails right into your autoresponder. And so you could do that right here. So we're going to create our first campaign. Here, create a campaign. Now here, if I had a share code for my opportunity that I'm dealing with, whatever my primary business is, I could go here and import a campaign. And it would ask for that code. I would put that code, run it, let it run. It will drop all those emails into their series right into your list. And then all you have to do is go in and edit it, making sure that you have your specific hyperlink that is tagged to you so that you get, the gain from it and not somebody else's link. So but that's not what we're going to do here. We're going to show you how to do it in a kind of a manual method if you do not have that. So we're going to create a campaign. And we're going to say, hey, I'm going to create a blank campaign, right? Just to get started, we're going to give it a name. Okay, we're just going to give it test series. Okay, make it simple. Create. Okay, now the best thing to do when you have subscribers coming into your list is start the campaign when someone gets added to your list. So you're driving traffic to your offer, your capture page. They put their email in, first name, email, whatever it is. They come into your list, and you want that email series to trigger to go out to them, because normally within your business, not everybody will start the first time. But what they will do is somewhere down the line, that's why follow-up is so important, that they will get started somewhere down the line after they've seen the offer a few times. So we're going to say unsubscribe. Okay, so we're going to say trigger. We're going to trigger campaign for new subscribers. That's stating what's going to occur, and we're going to create our first message. So with Aweber, we're going to drag this over to here, and I want to be able to create my message. So I'm going to go over here and create the message, and I'm going to use the drag and drop builder. And it should be opening up here for me to take it. Now, like I said, you should have a series of email series that you have pulled to the side, ready to go. And so I'm going to give you a demonstration of that. So over here, I have a series that's ready to go. Here I have a subject line ready. I'm just going to copy my subject line. I'm going to go back to it. I'm going to put it in the subject line right here. And you also can add little emojis within your subject line. You could add emojis within your ad copy. And sometimes that's a good thing to call it out. But the most important thing is trying to build your reputation within the autoresponder, that IP reputation, so you get the deliverability hitting the inbox instead of going to the spam folder. So you gotta, kind of work on that, building that, that reliability of using the autoresponder and sending out your emails or broadcasts. Okay, so we have the subject line in here, and you can personalize it too. You can always add a first name if you like here in that. And we're not going to do that here. So now we're going to go back and grab the body part of the ad copy. And without grabbing it all, grab this first part. Now we're just going to drop it in here. Go back and get the rest of it. Which is just right here. Some of that dead space, and you can give it one little extra space. And I always recommend, after you put your ad copy in, test it. Send it to your own email. Make sure the formatting looks correct. The link is clicking to your site and the way you want it to appear. Okay, so you kind of look down through here and your ad copy, make sure it looks okay. It looks like it's spaced okay. Everything looks fine. You can always add an image if you like, and can always add some additional information such as need help, connect with me, message me on Facebook, and leave your Facebook link in there. There's all kinds of things you can do. Just get creative with it and figure out and look at your stats as your emails go out on people that are opening, clicking your link, and determine what is working best. You want to try to determine how to improve upon your open rate and click rate, okay, click-through rate. So anyway, we're going to, and I always recommend to also kind of choose a font that's a good size and the good size. So you can, Tahoma seems to be pretty good, works pretty good. So you can do about a Tahoma 15 or so, and that comes out pretty good. And one little pro tip in here I'll throw in here is always on your link, your clickable link, just increase the size slightly so it kind of stands out among the other part of your ad copy. And that way it kind of catches the eye and people say, oh, I went down through red. Oh, there's the link. Click it and go. And so now we're going to go ahead and just give that a test, see how it looks. Hit preview and test before saving it. Send it to my email. And we're going to take a quick peek real quick. And it comes in. And you just can see the subject line shows up fine. Everything seems to be spaced okay. Let's see if the hyperlink's working like I want it to do. Okay. So the hyperlink was working fine. It was going to go to the link website that I want. So you always just need to test that out and make sure that it's going to go exactly where you want it to go. And once you know you've done that's tested, now we're going to hit save. There's a button down here in the lower right, slightly at the bottom which you don't see, but there's a save button, and save and exit. We're going to save and exit to look at this first email set up in the campaign. Yeah, excuse me, my mouth's a little dry maybe. Get a little sip of something here real quick. Yeah, I really hope this is helpful for you because a lot of people don't know how to use an autoresponder and why it's so important. It's important in a lot of ways. Building your list so that you can increase your ability to grow your income and build your team. And there's a lot of things that can be done using an autoresponder. So, learn about it. There's a lot of tutorials in here. And then also, just having something set up automated that will go out for you so that you're not constantly having to send emails out yourself. You can set this up and automate it to go out at a certain time in the morning and try to be consistent with it. That's a key. In the mornings at a certain time, an email goes out to your subscribers. Okay, or in the evenings, whatever that is for you. But don't overdo it. A lot of people will easily drop off your list, unsubscribe, and so on. And also take a look at your list once in a while to clean it up. If you have dead weight, don't keep them around. You kind of want to get rid of them. I think we mentioned that in the last video. You don't want to be paying for something where nobody's doing anything. Because as the higher your subscribers go, there's a little bit of a cost associated for using the autoresponder. So anyway, we see this first email is in there. Now we want to put the little wait part in here because we don't want other emails going out back to back. So we're going to say, okay, 1 day before performing the next action, which means 1 day before performing the next message. So I'll drag the next message down here underneath it like that. Then I just do the same process. Create a message, put my ad copy in there, and same. Wait after that one, then create my next message. And each time you get done with those messages, you're going to test each one to make sure it looks good. It's your hyperlink. When people click the link, it's going to you. Opens up like it's supposed to. It's working. And then you're going to hit save and exit, which brings you back to here so that you can check everything out, that it has the right wait period before each message goes out. Now you can actually set these wait periods slightly. And this one you see is 1 day. So I want to set a custom time. I don't want it going out at 9 a.m. I want it to go out earlier. So I can set my wait times at 8 a.m. So just slide it over 8 a.m. And then again at the bottom is the save. You can click off of it and it's already saved. And that part it'll show you right here. And then you can do the same here. Set the custom time. Bring it back to 8. There. Click off of it. It's set. Same, and just be consistent with when they're going out. That also helps build up that IP reputation. After you're all done with all your emails in here, then you can go ahead and hit the save and exit button, which is on the lower right. Apologize for not seeing it on the screen. You might be able to see a little bit of the green on the lower right there that I'm scrolling on top. And it's a save and exit button. And you're just going to hit save and exit. So save and exit. And it's going to pause for right now until I put the messages in. Okay. So right here it's in draft form. I still have some messages that I have not added the ad copy in, so it's in a kind of a draft form. You can click on the issues. So I have to go into the messages actually, and what we'll do is to get back into your messages, just go click on the test series, the actual campaign you created. I don't have anything in here, so I'm just going to remove it real quick. I'm going to remove these things. Don't have anything for it. This one I did create. It's completed. We're going to hit save and exit again. And now I have a successfully created campaign. I want to activate that campaign. And now it's active. Now if you want to go in and add any more, again, just go over here, click on the campaign, test series campaign, open it up, and do the process I showed you. Dragging over the message, the wait, And then you can also always come over here and look at messages over here, any messages you have after you've created them all on the right over here. And you can click on any one of them at any time in order to edit them. So if I want to click on it and check it out, and that'll pause the campaign. It'll probably have a pop-up that will come up and say, you know, campaign to pause campaign. So you'll make the edit, make any change you want if you need to, save and exit, go back to it, and in this case, since there's no more messages, it didn't mess with the campaign. It left it active since there was only one message in here. All right, so that's about it on adding an email series, creating a campaign, your first campaign within Aweber, the autoresponder, adding an email series, and if you have a share code, you can get that and use it, and it will drop an email series in there for you. You just have to go check out every single message, just like I showed you in creating the campaign, and make sure you input your hyperlink for your offer, and don't have subscribers going to somebody else, because you don't want to lose a new customer, a new team member, or the income behind it. So I hope this was helpful for you, and many blessings in your success out there. Feel free to contact me in the description below. Feel free to check out anything I'm up to. I have something I do personally, and also you'll have an option to take a look at Aweber and get yourself started with your own autoresponder and start building your list. It's a key, critical thing for a business builder to have, and that is building a list. It is a major asset. So wish everybody the best, and we'll do some more on Aweber, some other functions of Aweber, and the bells and whistles of it.